Hi IT lovers! Welcome to my Trilingual ECDL e-learning tutorials. Even if I've been done long time ago with level advanced of the MS apps. Yes, I'm even done with GIMP and web editing. Actually, I'm on Bash and VSC, but I don't want to forget all these Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access-based standard and advanced levels because I want to have the chance to complete my ECDL training as soon as the Lord grant me the opportunity for that. I already have 2 certificates, you remember, and the Lord knows what's up. He will make a way, amen. All right, now, quick reminder. It's a pleasure for me to share my classes online, as I told you before. But if you want a private session, you can subscribe, on my homepage. You fill the form indicating your preferences and you submit so we can start as soon as possible. Of course, I propose other services described on my homepage too. Just click on the link below in the description of this video for more infos. And now, still on MS Advanced Access number 2, meaning the second exercise file together, and part 5 this time. We move on with our practice of the demo test from icdl.org in English. And of course, as usual, I give you a German and a French translation of the questions. This is a sample test containing 20 questions. And now we are going to perform the questions number 13, 14, and 15 of our exercise file called Auctioneers. Come on, let's do it. All right, back to our instructions. Let me just tell you quick the name of my homepage, which you're going to find on the link below. It's called workforgodhome.online. Yes, W4G, standing for Work for God. And as you can see here on the tab, I also have my website here. I hope you can read workforgodhome.online. W4G. All right, let's do what we gotta do. Okay, now we scroll down to our questions number 14, 13, 14, and 15. Let's do it. Here we are. Okay, let's start. Question number 13. Open the commission form. A. Insert a new control below the sum of sales control with the caption date of joining. Ensure the caption is clearly visible. B. Set the control source for the new control to be the date of joining field from the sales table. Save and close the form. All right, now the German version of the same question. Frage Nummer 13. Öffnen Sie das Commission-Formular. A. Fügen Sie ein neues Steuerelement unterhalb des Steuerelements Sum of Sales mit der Beschriftung Date of Joining. Stellen Sie sicher, dass die Beschriftung gut sichtbar ist. B. Legen Sie als Steuerelementquelle für das neue Steuerelement, das auch genannt Date of Joining Feld von der Tabelle Sales fest. Speichern und schließen Sie das Formular. Et maintenant en français, ça donne question numéro 13. Ouvrez le formulaire titré Commission. A. Insérez un nouveau champ sous le champ Sum of Sales avec la légende Date of Joining. Assurez-vous que la légende est clairement visible. B. Définissez la source de contrôle du nouveau champ Date of Joining, le champ nommé aussi Date of Joining de la table titrée Sales. Enregistrez et fermez le formulaire. All right, now let's go and do that. Yes, here we are. Okay, we have to open the gallery of the forms, and we choose this one called commission, right? We double click to open it, and we have like only 10 records. We make it a little bigger, and we can go straight to, oh, let's take a look at the tables. All right, table sales, this is the one we're gonna need. Okay, we close and we go straight to the design view. Okay, here we are, and we make it a little bigger so we can see better. And these are the text box they were talking about, and just below the sum of sales we have to add another one. So we are going to go in the ribbon and we choose a text box. We click in the icon AB by group controls. I hope you can see right. And we drop it right here. So we have the text and the unbound. We have to move them a little bit, you know, like the other ones. And the text box also. And we make the text box a little bigger, because here we are going to write date of joining. Okay, date of joining. We can make it bold like the other one by tab home. Let me just highlight it before and bold. Okay, now it looks better. And now the inbound, let me put it back where I want it. And in the inbound, we have to create that event. So of course we make sure we keep it selected. And what we want to do is to go by, I think it's a form design for the property. Yes, of course. We choose the property symbol, property sheet. And here, let me make it a little bigger so we can see better the property. So as you can see, this is called the text 15, the text box 15 by the property sheet. And now we are on the tab format, and we want to switch to the tab data. And this is where we need to go get the control source. I hope you can see the control source row, the first one. And here we want to choose the date of joining from the table sales. We choose that, and this is what's going to happen here, you see. Now we have it, we don't see it with our eyes right now because we are on the tab design. Under the design view. Now we just go ahead and go back to the form view so we can see the difference. Let's go there. And here you can see date of joining with a date inside. And if we go forward, you know, by status, we have 10 records. Now we go to the second one, and you see that the date is going to be appearing everywhere. You see, I hope you can see date of joining and the label. All right, I think we are already good with question number 13. We can go ahead and close this form. It's good. Okay. Now question number 14. Open the staff review form. Apply settings to the reported to control. A, to ensure entered values are restricted to the lookup list. B, to ensure that other is also available in the lookup list. Save and close the form. And now let me give you the German version of question number 14. Frage Nummer 14. Öffnen Sie das Formular Staff Review. Wenden Sie neue Einstellungen auf das Steuerelement Reported to an. A. Um sicherzustellen, dass die eingegebenen Werte auf die Nachschlageliste beschränkt sind. B. Um sicherzustellen, dass das Wort other auch in der Nachschlageliste verfügbar ist. Speichern und schließen Sie das Formular. En français, ça donne question numéro 14. Ouvrez le formulaire qui s'appelle Staff Review. Appliquez les paramètres au label titré Reported to. A. Pour vous assurer que les valeurs entrées sont limitées à la liste de choix. B. Pour vous assurer que le mot other soit également disponible dans la liste de recherche ou de choix, enregistrer et fermer le formulaire. All right, let's go and do it. Okay, now that we are done with the commission form, you remember this one? Okay, now we have to switch and go to the staff review. Let me first close this one because I don't like to have too many ones open. Of course, we want to save it. We have to save all the time. Okay, yes, now we open the staff review one. And here we make it big. Here we have also 10 records, you see, and this is the reported to controls that we're talking about. And here in the drop down list right now we have HR manager, human resource manager, and sales manager, and we want to add something more and restrict it to the lookup list. Now we go straight to the design view to do that. And here the property sheet is already open. Oh no, I think we can do it by the layout view. Sorry, we go to the layout view to do that. Here we have to select this one, the reported to, and we make sure that we limit to list. As you can see here by property, this is row 1, 2, 3, 4. The row number 5 here, where it's written limit to list. I hope you can see. Right now it's standing no, and we want a yes for sure. So we get a yes in here. And then allow value list edits. We put also a no. And then what else we can change here to make sure it's going to be restricted to the list. Show only source values. Here we're going to put a yes. And now when we have done that, we want to make sure, I showed you before here, we don't have the word other. And here by row source, which is the second row, here by a property sheet on the tab data, we want to add this word called other, and we want to add it here at the end. I hope you can see, right? We have all the titles here inside in the row source, and I go at the end and I add the word other, you see right here. And of course you have to follow the same pattern and not forgetting the quotes, you know, all the signs you have to put in. So here inside we write other, and now we're good. We're good. Now we can go back to our form view and go take a look at it. And as you can see before, we did not have the word other. Now we have it inside, you see. And if you try to write something else inside, you see, you enter, they're going to tell you the text you entered isn't an item in the list. You see, and that's exactly what we wanted. So we click OK, and of course we go ahead and change, you know, we choose like manager, or let's choose right now other, because we just did put it in. Okay, this is how we do it. We are good again with question number 14. Now I'm going to make sure I save it before I close it. All right, y'all. We want to save staff review. Now we can move on and go back to our instructions. All right, now question number 15. Open the sales report. Modify the unbound name control so it will concatenate the first name and last name fields with a space between them. Delete the first name and last name controls. Save and close the report. Okay, now let me give you the German version of question number 15. Frage Nummer 15. Öffnen Sie das Bericht Sales. Ändern Sie das Unbound Name Steuerelement so, dass die Felder Vorname und Nachname mit einem Leerzeichen dazwischen verkettet werden. Löschen Sie die Steuerelemente Vorname und Nachname. Speichern und schließen Sie den Bericht. En français, ça donne question numéro 15. Ouvrez le rapport Sales. Modifiez l'étiquette Unbound Name afin qu'il concatène les champs prénom et nom avec un espace entre eux. Ensuite, supprimez les étiquettes prénom et nom, enregistrez et fermez le rapport. Now let's go and do it. All right, now we are back here. We can go ahead and close the form gallery. And we have to open now the reports. We open the reports and we choose the one called sales. We double click again. And here we are. This is our reports. Now we make it bigger. And we go straight to the design view. And here we are. And we have an unbound called unbound, which is right here. And this is here inside, we want to concatenate, you see. So of course you select it before. And the property sheet is already open. So all we have to do is to go by the control source. Because we are already under, tab data. And as you can see, when we select this unbound, it's written here, name. So we just go ahead here in the row control source. We click there behind where we have the 3 dots. And it's going to open the expression builder for us. And this is where we are going to insert the function. Let's get it. First, we want the last name. So we choose the last name. And then here we have to insert at, I call it the symbol of eternity. Here, and then the quotes, we need quotes. And then we put a space because I want a space between the last name and the first name. And another quote. And again, this symbol, which is the at symbol, I call it symbol of eternity. And now we insert the first name. And here we are. Oh no, I think it was the first name and then the last name. Well, it's the same thing. If you want, we can change it. That was first the first name and then the last name. We have to make it like it is said. And then the last name. Okay, this is basically the concatenate function. Now that we have it, we hit OK. We're good. And all we have to do now is to remove this one, the etiquette or the label first name. We remove it. Of course, we always make sure we select it first, or else we cannot remove. And then here we delete. The same thing with the last name. We delete. And we're good. Now, as you can see here on this label, you can see already the function is also appearing inside. Same thing here in the row control source. Now we can go back to the report view and make sure we have done it right. As you can see here, we didn't have that before. Now we have the first name and the last name separated with a space. Even if the space is small, they said 1 space, I didn't say 2. But this is pretty much how it works. And if you scroll, it happened everywhere, you see. All right, we good. We only have like 10 people on this report, but we are good. So that was the last question of the day, the question number 15. Now we can go ahead and close the report called the sales. And of course, we want to make sure we save. And now we can also collapse the reports gallery and keep it fresh for our next tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and save. And thank you for watching. I hope you could learn something new, or I could refresh your memory with something you forgot about. As I said, the rest is coming next if God's willing, meaning question number 16, 17, and 18, or maybe we're going to do the 4 last or the 5 last. Let's see what we're going to do. Anyway, may God bless you. Bye-bye.